What is going on, everyone? Happy Thursday, or should I say happy Friday by the time this goes out. Either way, I hope you guys had a great trading week so far. Just wanted to go ahead and give you guys a little update what I'm seeing on the market right now. Kind of reviewing a little bit of what we looked at a couple of days back as far as when CPI and PPI were coming out, and just try to review what we did right, what we did wrong, etc. So first and foremost, SPY, QQQ, the market as a whole is generally pushing up pretty strongly. Had a really good solid week for the whole market. You can see just pulled back down and just consistently pushed up ever since the push down there last Monday. So first thing I just want to say is I'm pretty sure I called that we were going to gap into this fair value gap over here. I'm pretty certain I called it. I don't know if I called it the same, like the exact day, but I know that I said something about the gap and how we could potentially, with the right volume, gap through here and push to those highs, and we did just that. So SPY has been extremely bullish. We started to push back into that 550 level almost immediately with the jobless claims report here this morning, Thursday. So on CPI day, price action a little indecisive. It did seem like they were going to try and maybe pull a top candle after they filled this gap and pushed it up a little bit. But I did see when I was watching kind of the options flow at the very end of the day that they were writing a ton of puts. So for those of you that don't know what that means exactly, when you're writing puts, you're essentially, that's the seller selling them, making puts, basically saying that the market is going to go down. Generally, they're saying the market's going to go down, but the people who are writing them are writing millions of them with short dates, which in my opinion and the way that I look at it is that it means that they are selling to retail traders essentially millions of puts because they know it's going to go up, and they're going to collect all that premium, because what happens when you sell a put, you collect the premium when you sell it, obviously, and as long as it does not go in the money by the date, they keep all the premium, the buyer loses out, aka the contract decays, etc. So I saw a lot of them, like I'm talking a shit ton of them, come in right at the end of the day at around like 340-ish, 335, 340-ish, after they had a dip. And I even called out in our Discord, and I said, I think they're going to pump it at the end of the day. And sure enough, they pumped it like $4. So it was a crazy move. I don't think anyone actually caught it, unfortunately. But I did mention about it. And it's just knowing some of this lingo is what can help traders, make an executive decision to go through with a call option in that case. So anyways, in the Discord, I called that it was starting to pump up, and I thought the flow was going to push it up. And obviously, with all those millions in writing, it's not surprising that they were betting that jobless claims was going to come back positive for the market. And sure enough, it did. It pushed up very, very hard, creating a new gap, a new bull gap right here. So with that being said, market is still pushing. I do anticipate that they are going to test this $555 level by tomorrow. If not, maybe even test this level up here at about 556.90, 557. I think those are real possibilities to see those get hit. I'm going to get rid of some of these markings here because they don't really matter anymore. But I do believe that we will get at least a push maybe in the morning if we don't gap up overnight and then correct the gap in the morning. I think that we could potentially touch at least 555, if not a little bit higher. But that's what I'm seeing there on the daily as far as levels on the 15-minute. And I do this every single Sunday for the Discord members in our Discord. So if you need a place to be, you need a community to be a part of, please click that link down below, sign up with us. I'm telling you, you'll get your money back almost immediately if you just follow the directions, read through the Discord. We have a guide in there to help out new traders, etc. I promise you, it is a worthwhile investment. So click that link down below. We also focus on Forex trading, futures trading, etc. So I do have a link down there. Oh, what just happened? I do have a link down there for my futures trading accounts. That way you guys can sign up. They do have deals. I think they're running a 71% off sale right now, so definitely cash in on that. But levels wise on SPY, I am looking at that $553 level and 30 cents as the main level to break above to see that 555. Obviously, we are already above that, which is why I'm anticipating that we might gap up overnight. As far as downside, I would not look downside on this until we break below about 551.30. I think with that drop, we can retest 550 pretty quickly, maybe even push through 550 aggressively. It just depends. So that's what I'm looking at there on SPY. QQQ, very similar story as far as looking out here. Again, I feel that SPY kind of lags behind QQQ. So I see QQQ testing or just about testing that previous high over there at 474.82. I think that that's likely where we can see this price action headed. I think it might have actually already touched it. 474.82. It literally, oh, that was 475.55. My apologies. 475.50, we'll call it. So we might have another dollar to squeeze out on QQQ before possibly seeing some downfall. But at the same time, we do have yet another gap up here on QQQ. So there's a very good chance that we could just continue pushing up through these gaps. We'll see. I think the market is setting up what we could possibly see as an inverse head and shoulders style pattern. It'll just come down to the coming days if we can pull back into this gap that was created right over here by the bulls. So a couple variables there, but overall I am looking bullish on QQQ going into tomorrow. We'll have to see what price action brings in the morning. But as far as upside wise, I think the main level to hold above is 474.60. I think we break above 474.60 and hold it, we can definitely see 475.50 pretty soon after. Downside wise, would not short this until we see, honestly in this case I wouldn't even short it until we see 472.15 and 472 flat breakdown to give us that move under 470 that we want, or down to 470. And finally, go over IWM real quick. You know, small caps. The small caps need love too. So you can see on IWM, again, I think I mentioned the other day that I think it's lagging behind SPY and QQQ's movement. We are starting to see some of that push up into the gap here. I did mention that there was a chance we could top out at this area. I just don't see it happening. I think we'll continue to push back into this gap up towards 216, 217 area. But you know, there's always that chance that we pull back down because we did create a gap overnight. So a couple of factors there. But overall, again, as long as the market is bullish, overall SPY QQQ, I do believe IWM will also remain pushing to the upside. So as far as levels on on IWM, I would say 213. Looks like about 213 psychological level is going to be the resistance at the moment. You could take a stab short here at about 211.50 breakdown to possibly see it pull back to this low here at about 210. So basically that 210 psychological level for the next support. So yeah, I mean overall market right now is looking very bullish. So I'm not looking necessarily bearish on anything just yet. I think there's some gaps that are getting filled. There's some highs that need tested. So until something changes there, news release or market just literally decides to reject, which we'll just play accordingly. But like I said, guys, if you aren't a part of a Discord, if you need somewhere to be, click the link down below. Alpha Stocks Lab is the place to be. We are a family there. We help out as much as we can. I'm present most of the time. Haven't been very, very present lately. Just been kind of going through my own struggles in trading, and that's just, it comes with the game. It's unfortunate, but you know, it's part of paying your tuition in this this career of trading. So nonetheless, if you did like the video, please do leave a like. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, and if you guys want me to look at any other stocks, you know, throughout the week, etc. I don't mind if there's ones you guys want looked at and you guys comment it. I'll try and get videos out on them, etc. So let me know, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, so I can keep making content just like this for all of you guys. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you had a good day, Good weekend whenever you're watching this. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.